If you need some coins to add some ballers to your team, make sure you go ahead and check out mudreserve.com. Fast service, great rates, no need to rely on pack luck. Get yourself some coins, buy the players you want, use code SPREE at checkout for 15% off.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to start building up the Broncos theme team. Now, across all of my years of Madden, I've never had a full dedicated theme team. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be something a little bit different from me. I'm going to get a chance to try out a whole bunch of players that I usually wouldn't use, that I wouldn't feature on my no money spent team. I'm going to keep grinding, keep building up the squad and see if we can actually get some wins with this team. Now, when it comes to theme teams, the Broncos probably aren't the best choice at the moment. On offense, we've got a bunch of turtles, unfortunately. I'll take you through my offensive lineup. Not looking the most promising, but on defense, we have some ballers. I think they just added a new upgrade to Chris Harris Jr. today, so we've got a bunch of guys: DRC, Brian Dawkins, Steve Atwater, John Lynch, a lot of beasts on that side of the ball. So our defense, like it has over the last few years in real life, is hopefully going to carry us. As always, before we get into it, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, if you do have a good time, definitely consider popping down, hitting that subscribe button down below. If you like the video, go ahead, hit that little thumbs up button down below as well. But let's get into it. Let's go check out the team. Let's build up the squad. Let's go see what we're working with the Denver Broncos theme team. All right, starting off here, checking out our top players. Over the first few weeks of Madden 21, I've been using the second account as an opportunity to open packs. Each week we do a little bit of a pack opening, all pro fantasy packs, game changer packs, whatever's good at the moment. Try to get lucky, try to pull some heat. We pulled an LTD, but I think I'm going to have a lot more fun building up a team. I like grinding solos. We'll jump into weekend league maybe, but at head-to-head seasons every now and again as well. So I think this team's going to be fun to change up what I've been doing with the no money spent team. Now, because I've been putting all my coins towards packs, this team is looking pretty dang trash. If we actually jump on into the lineup, you'll see there's a lot of bronzes on that side of the ball. There's even more on the defensive side. We had a lot of work to do to build up this Broncos theme team. I went off and sold most of my binder, spent a few 100,000 coins, and now let me show you what the team is going to be looking like. Move over Lamar Jackson. We got a new sheriff in town. Drew Lock, Ed McCaffery, Shelby Harris taking our spots as our top players on the team. We have built up the Denver Broncos team, and I'm pretty excited to be able to use these guys. On the offensive side of the ball, this is legitimately the best team, the best group of players that you can put towards a Broncos team. Now, I did let myself keep Andre Johnson. He didn't play for the Broncos, obviously, but he gets the team chem, so I'm going to roll with him. We also have this man, Andy Janovich. Jano is back with the Broncos in this team. Now, he plays for the Browns, but the Broncos don't have any fullbacks on the roster on Madden, so we had to go ahead and pick him up. But in terms of everyone else, we actually have the best possible players at every position for the Broncos. Now, you'll see Ed McCaffrey's not fully powered up. Andre Johnson's not fully powered up. We've got Melvin Gordon. We've got Cortland Sutton, Emmanuel Sanders, a bunch of guys that we still need to power up. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But essentially, this is the personnel we have on the offensive side of the ball. And boys, it's lacking. We need some speed. These guys are a bunch of turtles. We don't have much protection. It's going to be a tough time on offense, but we'll see. Maybe Drew Lock can lead us to the promised land. On the defensive side of the ball, though, it's looking a lot more promising. As you can see, a lot of power-ups across the board. Safety's looking solid. Obviously, we still need to power up guys. Our corners are overall looking pretty slow, but it was super clutch that we got a boost for Chris Harris Jr., so that's going to help the team out. Defensive line is definitely going to need some ballers, but we do have a bunch of linebackers to make up for that. Shaq Barrett, Bradley Chubb, Elvis Dumerville, Von Miller. That is a heck of a linebacker group. Hopefully these guys are going to be able to go to work for me. Overall, I think the defense is going to look solid once we power them up. You'll notice there are two key players that we don't have added to this team at the moment. They are a little bit expensive, but they will definitely be joining the team at some stage. The first of those two players is going to be this man, Weapon X Brian Dawkins, going for still over 300k with his power up, because we want to power all of these guys up. Around 500,000 coins, so definitely going to have to save up for him. But good speed, good coverage, good hit power. Definitely want to add this guy to the squad. And then the other guy we're going to want to add to the team is this man, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, DRC, going for around 650,000 coins, all up for his power up and his 92 overall. If we jump on in and check out his stats, this card looks like he could be the best corner in the game. 92 speed, 91 excel, 91 man, 89 zone stock, powered up, both going to hit the thresholds. I think this guy's going to be a huge addition to the team for us. Unfortunately, we are a little bit poor, but I'm definitely looking forward to be able to add this guy to the team. Now, when it comes to theme teams, one of the main reasons people jump on in and do it is because of the boost that you can get for all of those players. That's why I run a half Niners theme team. If we have a look at the chemistry right here, 55 out of 50 Broncos. Tier 10, we get +2 speed, +2 agility, +2 change of direction, +2 excel. All of these boosts super clutch while the team is looking really trash, but as we improve the team, those boosts are going to come in handy. Thinking about someone like DRC, 92, 93 speed once he's powered up, adding +2 with a theme team, +2 with physical chems if you go with brawler or sprinter, that is going to make it a even glitchier card. All of these boosts are definitely going to help out the team. Next up, we still have a bunch of upgrades we need to make to the team. All of our power-ups need to be boosted up. We need a bunch of training for that. If you've been following the channel for a while, you'll remember we had the ultimate kickoff. We had those drive packs. It was an easy way to make a bunch of footballs. I did it on this account back in the day as well, and we still have 3 collectibles that we can quick sell to build up a bunch of training. If I go ahead and try to quick sell all 3, that's around 13,000 training, so I'm not going to quick sell them unless I need to. We've got 4,500 training at the moment. That might be enough to get us a few of the boosts, but some of the guys like Doomaville, Dre Bly, Steve Atwater, some of those guys are going to use up a bunch of training. So we'll see how far this training can stretch. The other thing to say is, as you can see, we are level 50 at the moment. Still need to grind to get to level 60, but we do have a bunch of power-up passes. They're going to come in super clutch. I do want to show you how I'm going to be using them. Maybe it's going to be something helpful for you to think about, so you're not losing your power-up passes throughout the year. If we go ahead and look at someone like Melvin Gordon and we go through all of his steps, you'll see he has this item that needs to go into here. This is his core elite, his 80 overall. You'll see if you go a little bit further, he has this 85 overall as well. We could be using power-up passes for both of them, save a bit of coins, but what I like to do, and this is something that I try to do on my main account as well, is I like to buy the intermediate steps. So this 80 overall, I've already prepped, I've already purchased it, but this card, this latest card, I'm going to make sure I use the power-up pass on. The reason I do this, it's really easy to lose these cards. If I put a power-up pass right there, there's a good chance that I forget I put it on him, and I might end up just not remembering where it is, and it's going to cost me a lot of training to downgrade players later on, and I'm going to need that training, especially on this account where I'm not going to be playing as much, grinding as much. Every bit of coinage, every bit of training is going to help. So I'm only going to try and have power-up passes on the top tier upgrades, so that's going to limit some of the guys we're going to be able to pick up. But I think not only is that going to help me save a bunch of coins, it's going to make it super easy for me to be able to move my power-up passes between players. If some new card gets an upgrade, I can move my power-up pass to this guy or that guy. We'll just see how we go with that, but that's my plan of attack when it comes to these power passes. Now this is going to be the offense that we're working with. I do want to go ahead and pick up the tokens to boost up Ed McCaffery, but I don't want to pay for them at the moment. I need to see if I can stretch my coins further to be able to keep boosting up the team. I will do the level challenges to get a maxed out Andre Johnson, but we do have fully powered up Melvin Gordon, fully boosted up 89 speed, 88 agility, 85 change of direction, 81 break tackle. I think this card should be pretty solid for us. We've also got this man Cortland Sutton. I have gone ahead and put his rising star straight into this, fully powered up 91 overall. With the speed boost, he gets to 91 speed, 90 catching, 90 catching traffic. Route running is looking pretty sad at the moment, but this guy is going to be tall. This guy is going to be pretty fast for us. Hoping he can make some plays. I did also go ahead and boost up Emmanuel Sanders, but overall, the offense, we need some weapons. A boost for Noah Fant would be good. Garrett Bowles has been playing pretty well. A new card for him. We need a quarterback. I love me some Drew Lock, but I need a guy who's going to be able to sling it. Maybe someone like a Tim Tebow with the 50 promo. Swing me a Tim Tebow EA. That'd be super dope to be able to add to the team. Now, I'm not going to worry about chemistries on either side of the ball. We're just going to focus on building up the team, getting used to the team. I'll play some solos, grind a little bit, and just see how this team feels before I go ahead and invest in chemistries. I've gone ahead and started upgrading the defense, but we do need some more training. It's a little bit sad that we have to quick sell some of these, but I do know this Seahawks one is going to improve in value shortly. So I think what we got to do is quick sell this Packers one. I don't mind not being able to save these collectibles. I do want to just focus on building up the team, but if we can hold on to them and make sure we have a good amount of training saved up for us to use later, I think that'll be super clutch.
A few moments later.
Well, it looks like I'm going to need to use up all my training to fully boost up this team. So we're going to go ahead and quick sell those two. Hurts a little bit, but It is for the good of the team.
More moments later.
Even more training after being able to take all those collectibles. We are going to have to get a little bit more training to be able to finish off the training upgrades we need for the team. After all that playing around with training, this is the defense we're going to be working with. These guys are actually looking pretty dang good. Having a look at Dre Bly, 91 speed, 91 excel, 89 man. Now that zone's a little bit low, but looking pretty good as our #1 corner. The man who just got a boost with Team of the Week, we've got Chris Harris Jr., 88 speed, 91 man, 87 zone. So better coverage, a little bit slower. Getting this guy fully boosted with his LTD card would be super clutch, but it's going to be a little bit before we can pick up that card. Our other top player on defense is going to be this man, Elvis Dumerville, 83 speed, 90 finesse, 87 power move. This guy's going to play really well for us, especially when we add abilities to him. For every position on the team, I've fully boosted everyone up. Now, we still need to go ahead and pick up Steve Atwater. We still need to go ahead and pick up Shaq Barrett. We still need to go ahead and pick up John Lynch. I've talked about Chris Harris Jr. We still need to get DRC. We still need to get Brian Dawkins. So still a lot of upgrades we can make to the defensive side of the ball, but for sure these guys are going to have to play huge for us if we want to be able to pick up any dumps in head-to-head seasons, in weekend league, whenever we play. Now I know there's that team standout solo sequence that I can go ahead and do to pick up a free 89 overall, so that's how we're going to boost up Justin Simmons. Everyone else though, I'm going to have to start saving up some coins, doing solos, grinding to max MUT level, making sure we're able to fully boost up this team. After all those changes, the team is up to an 83 overall, definitely carried by the defense at an 84 overall, 81 on the offensive side of the ball. I'm really excited to be able to play with this team. Obviously this was only a lineup building video, but we will be moving towards gameplays in the very next video. I'm going to start saving some coins, making sure we make a few upgrades before that. I think I'm just fired up to be able to try something a little bit different with this team. Down in the comment section below, I want you to let me know if you're currently running a theme team, even a half theme team, and let me know how you're playing with them at the moment. Now, I'm not 100% sure how frequently I want to be doing videos for this team. I know we have to rely on new players dropping to be able to make a lot of the upgrades, but I am going to be grinding in the background, making sure we boost up, picking up guys like Steve Atwater, like John Lynch, making sure we're slowly improving the team. But best believe at least once a week we'll be dropping gameplay with the theme team, having some fun, trying out these players and seeing if we can go out and pick up some dubs. Before we finish up today, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, thank you very much for coming through. Episode 1 of building the Broncos, building this theme team is in the books. I am excited to see how this goes. I hope you're going to follow along on the journey. Thank you very much for coming through. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.